Hello you guys, and welcome back to another Creative Hoots little chat that we're going to have today. Today I'm just going to kind of talk about what my plans are for the week. Christmas Day is over. We are in between Christmas and New Year's. I know I've seen a lot of things on social media about like, what day is it? And I was like, I love this time of the year. I feel like it's a clean slate. You're getting ready for the new year. You're setting goals, etc. I'm a big goal setter. Last year, I kind of, my word was fairy tale. And so I kind of just took it as, let's have fun. You know, no really, there was some goals that I had, some things that I definitely did and wanted to do, but I didn't sit down and make I didn't do my one little word prompts or anything like that. I just winged it and just kind of went with the flow and wanted to make everything sparkly and carefree. And I have to say, I did. It was fine, but now I'm ready to go on to my next word and get some goals done. I have some things that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've just procrastinated. I'm a horrible procrastinator. So that brings me to my word of the year, which if you haven't been watching, and this is from Kelly Bangs. I got her she had on her website, she had where she did one little word. You picked your word and she designed pages specifically with your word. She had this all set up, the template, and then she just stuck your word in there, which was awesome because you can print it out as many times as you want. But my word is gusto, and it means kind of like doing things with great joy, but I also feel like gusto is a way of saying, get it done, let's go, come on, and do it with positive energy, and instead of kind of I have a tendency to like have these ideas and then, you know, I kind of waver and wop, what do you call it? I don't want to say wop around, but kind of waver back and forth, and then nothing gets done. So I'm just going to do it with gusto. I'm going to like go out there. I'm going to get it done. So I'll show you what I've started. I have so many notebooks going on here. I got to get it under control. So I started with this binder, which I'm still going to keep this binder, but I thought this might be something I would carry with me, but you guys, it's a binder. I mean, it's just something that is really large. And so I was definitely going to keep it on my desk. But this is just some of the things that I have written from other classes that I've taken online, or like things I've listened to from other artists. This is actually from Lindsay Ostrom. She had this as a printable, and I love this for an artist or for a creative person. This really helped me define what I want to do this year. And because I basically put the date here, and I'm going to kind of have a video on this as well, but then I just filled in, I just started filling in things that I wanted to do. So yeah, so this is definitely this was a great way for me to get my kind of goals on paper, and then now it's like I'm ready to move on and talk about each one of these things. So I am this is also her page. She had it as a writer's block. Oop, it's upside down, but I did print this off of her. So then yeah, so here are my monthly goals, dates that I have, things that I want to do. And then, of course, I have my girlfriends around the world, which we did Sweden. And I did make Swedish meatballs last night. So I'm hoping to kind of wrap that up in another video, possibly. I don't know yet. Or I'm just going to wrap it up in my journal and talk about it with you guys. So, anyway, so that's kind of like where I've started. And this could be somewhere where I put in my one little word pages that when I go to cut this stuff out. So, or, you know, I'm thinking about maybe doing just this page as a beautiful page just to show your word. So there's so many opportunities with this, with what I want to do. So let me move on to the next thing. I am going to be doing a video on my one little word process, so that's going to be coming up, and I hope to get it done before New Year's. So, and I'm also doing 2 classes at Little Craft Place, in case, I think I mentioned it in my last video. If you're in the Houston, Austin area, vicinity, I know the vision board class is filled, but there is still the girl artwork where you can put your word in, and we're going to talk about you know, incorporating your word through art. So yeah, so that's kind of things that I'm going to be doing in the new year. But so this is my next journal. Okay, let's talk about my current journal. So this is my current creative journal, daily creative journal. My other one is still I'm just writing, and I'm loving that process. Let me get that for you so you guys can see. If you're new to this channel, I have just recently started keeping a smaller journal. This is something that I tuck in my bag with me and goes everywhere with me. I was taking my creative journal, but you guys, this thing is, it's so heavy and it's so big, and it's something that I just want to leave at home. And it's basically kind of which I've realized watching other videos, that it's kind of like a Fobonichi, I guess, because or it's a daily creative journal. Basically, it's not really like, I basically create try to do 1 page per day. But as you can see, I have most of my pictures in, most of my titles, a lot of the ephemera. I just need to go in and do a lot of the journaling. And so that is what I'm working on right now. Last night I started working on my Christmas, so I printed out all my pictures here. And yeah, here we are. We are on Tuesday. So you can see I'm kind of got things somewhat done. I just need to go in and get it journaled in. So I'm going to start on my next one, which is going to be this one, because we are going to be starting on January 1st. And, okay, so you guys, what I'm planning on doing, this is one of my, you're getting before I even have made an announcement or anything. I'm going to be offering, oops, that journal was so heavy it made everything fall down. I'm actually going to be starting an Etsy shop. I used to have an Etsy shop years ago, and I have a website, so everything can be purchased on my website. But I think with the Etsy shop, I'm going to just do printables. That's it. And so I'm hoping to get that, at least get, and it's going to be kind of done like a monthly thing, like it's going to be actually printables for your journals. So, which is like covers. I'm working on my first cover. I'm going to be doing a cover where you can print it out on a big sticker sheet. And that's what I'm going to be doing a video on, how I'm going to put together my next creative journal. I'm including this book inside this journal here because, oh my gosh, you guys, this book is so adorable. I just love the artwork. I just love it. I just love it. I read this book over the Christmas holidays. I've had it for a while. I actually have 2. I found one, and then I think one was sent to me in a happy mail, possibly, or maybe I just found it. Look at this. Oh, it's so, I'm a force of nature. I'm a unicorn. I just love it. It's just, I believe in you. It's just adorable. I love the artwork, and it really has a lot of the blues and purples in it, which to me is kind of like the feel of winter anyway. And so I'm definitely going to put this in here, even though, you guys, going back to the weather, it does not feel like winter here. I am so, oh my gosh, tired of the humidity and the heat. It's not even hot. It's just humid here. And so you're just like, you run in the air conditioning because you're just hot from the humid. It's just been miserable. But anyway, we're going to dream about blues and coldness. It's supposed to actually get cold this weekend, so excited. Okay, anyway, so, but I will be doing a video on my new setup, which will include this book and a new cover, and I'll kind of be going over the plan with the Etsy shop there. So, so that is the new thought process on the new journal that's coming up for my creative journaling. As far as this journal is concerned, I'm just gonna, I have so many. I have picked up several journals. I've gotten several journals as gifts. This is one that came in a Happy Mail that I'm actually thinking about using it for my one little word. Because I mentioned this earlier. But then I also have this really cool journal for my one little word. So yeah, I don't know. I so many journals, but that is not a problem because I love journals. I'm really loving that I started picking this back up because I do love keeping a daily journal. But this is my thing. This is what I love to do. This kind of brings me back to how I started journaling, and so yeah, I've included my artwork in here, stamping. I think I've showed you guys this before, but I just like stick little things in here, which I do the same thing for my daily journal too. But where's my little chicken I drew the other day? I was going to show you guys. I just popped it on Instagram yesterday. There she is. She's so cute. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really loving this process. It's such a release for me to sit down and be able to journal anywhere, anytime, because it's small. I pull it out, I write in it, I glue in it, etc. Okay, moving on to my next project. This is my, so far behind you guys on my sending postcards. You guys, I apologize if you sent some postcards to me. It was for fall and I never did send back because I wanted to make it super sparkly, and doing that sometimes, again, where does my word gusto come in at, is get it done. And I sat there and I collected all the things, including these adorable little pralines that are only made in our area, and just didn't even send them, but I'm sending them right now. I'm going to send them this week. I wanted to show you guys and pull this out. This is all my fun Happy Mail that I received over Christmas. Cards, Secret Santas. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was so blessed with all the mail that I received. And so, and this is my other journal that we'll talk about that later. Yeah. So, anyway, but I am going to be returning, sending Happy Mail back. As you can, if you saw it on my little journal page, that is one of my things I want to work on this year is getting my Happy Mail in check and sending it out. But you know what? I think instead of kind of doing like the Christmas, because obviously we are over Christmas, we're not sending Christmas cards. Valentine's is coming up, you guys. So if you were around last year, we did a Valentine card swap, like old school Valentine card swap. I am going to be doing that again this year. I probably should make an announcement on Instagram so everyone knows, because it was so fun. I had so many participants. We created these little classrooms, and you swapped Valentine treats. And then I did like a live stream. It was so fun. So I probably would do the same thing again this year. Okay, so this, I was digging around in my drawer, and I don't know why I was obsessed with these happy planner, these tall little happy planners. And I feel like I'm being wasteful because I didn't even use them. I didn't like them. I was going to try to use them for my daily planner. Did not like it at all. It didn't work for me. But I'm thinking I could use this for my to-do list or goal list. So I don't know, you guys. I feel like I'm being wasteful. So I just pulled these out of my drawer, and I'm like, okay, let me try using these again for something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like maybe having maybe my goals for the week, or maybe my one little word. I don't know. I just need to, I feel like I need to use these. I feel like I'm being completely wasteful by not using them. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, so I still have some, I'm still working on my everyday. I found these were in the last kit. I think I have 2 kits left, you guys. If you're interested in the Leap kit, I'm looking at a way of leaping into the new year. And these are stamps. And I'm going to be making some little, kind of like things you can include in your journal. I think I'm going to be putting some watercolor background and then stamping these on there, because I have these, which also came in the kit. And I was going to see if I had my little, oh, here's one. So these were some watercolor stickers that I had put in there. Let's see if we can, do this really quick here. I'm really trying to, I know I need to clean this, you guys. I'm really trying to incorporate, I'm going to keep this out so I can clean it. Incorporate stamps into always plan your dreams. I'm going to, will that even fit on here? How about create your own adventure? But basically these are just watercolor circles. And you can, but I'm trying to, one of my goals this year is to definitely incorporate stamps into my journaling. Okay, so this is a new ink pad I got. It's called Black Soot. I'm kind of curious. More like a gray, I guess. Make sure. Ooh. All right. So yeah, so that's kind of the idea behind the stickers and the stamps. I need my little y'all, I cleaned my room. I don't know if you saw it on social media. Oh, I mean on Instagram. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. It is like so wonderful. Yeah. So that's been such a great such a great thing to have done. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of the process behind that. But what I'm going to do is come in here, and you know what, you could also like do this like distressed ink. Let's see here. Oh, and I got a new sketch pad for Christmas, which was wonderful. This isn't it, but I'm going to actually be filling it up. That is my goal. Okay, spun sugar, why are you not coming out? There we go. This is like a sketchbook, this thing right here, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's not meant for paints and stuff. So this is what I'm just going to be, let me just put this marker in here. I'm just going to be basically sketching out ideas in this one. I picked this one up at I think at like Ross Dress for Less or something like that, you know. I used to be so finicky about my, oh wow, about my stamps. If they didn't turn out, I was like, oh, they're bad. I'm not going to ever use them again. Or whatever, you know, like I can't use it. Oh, wow. Wow, this looks really good. I love this color, by the way. So, and I love this too. Yeah, I love this color. So anyway, I used to be like, oh, I'm not going to use the stamp because it didn't quite. Now I love it. It's like, it doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, so that's kind of my thought process. I mean, shoot, even these markers look great. But just do like some watercolor. Or even these markers, like I said, look fine too. But yeah, so this is my thought process, is to just kind of create a bunch of little die cuts, almost practically, little sayings. I can even include these in my my little happy mail that I'm going to be going out. My little postcards. I'm actually going to be putting together a little kit, so I can put those in there too. Okay. Alright, you guys. Well, that's my week. That's what's kind of going on in my world. I will, like I said, be putting together a video on my one little word process and my new journal for the year. And so that's kind of what my plan is. Yeah, I love this week. I love this week because people are still low key. There's not a whole lot going on. And then we can, it's kind of a way to like get prepared and plan for the new year, to create your own adventure. Yeah. Alright, you guys, well, y'all have a super sparkly day, and thanks for stopping in and watching the videos. I feel like this is a better way to be able to kind of just say what's going on, and I would love for anybody to join in. Keep an eye out for, and I'll be making an announcement here once that sign up goes up for the Valentines. I don't know when I did that last year, but it'll be coming soon, probably after the new year sometime. So yeah. Alright, you guys, have a super sparkly day. Bye!